Manila International Book Fair. Kasi doon lang nag-print yung publishers kasi event predictable yung demand. And it's hard to discover books that truly resonate. So puro foreign yung available na books sa ating mga Pilipino, kapwa Pilipino. And on the other hand, when we talk to local authors and publishers, they actually are struggling nga kasi printing and distribution costs are high, right? It's also environmentally wasteful kasi print, logistics, delivery costs, limited visibility and reach because maliit na nga yung margins, maliit yung supply, demand. They don't have the resources to reach the right markets for them. Because ang Filipino, ang books in general, it has a lot of genres, right? So every genre has its own market, it has its own niche. So if someone is writing, let's say, about innovation in chemistry or even naman philosophy and psychology, they need to find their own market. And it takes a lot of resources to do that. And then if they distribute digitally naman, they're scared of piracy issues, di ba? If you remember in the music industry before, in the film industry, uso yung pirata. Before Spotify and Netflix came in, LimeWire, baka may umabot doon, di ba? Right? And yeah, it's a problem that was solved in those industries, but in books, wala It's hard. And because of that then, limited yung data nila for their reader analytics. Hard to predict demand, engagement, and all that. So because of this, I think it's very obvious the environmental impact, no? And also economic impact because they can't sustain their careers, and social impact. So for me kasi sustainability is not just about environment, it's about social, cultural, economic, right? So eto pa. I think it's fairly obvious. We all know this, right? It's honestly off the record. It's one of my frustrations talaga. That's why I really want to push for reading. And I believe kasi books should not be just for itong mga readers dito It should be for everyone. And that's what we're trying to do. So kung mayroong Netflix for film and TV shows, may Spotify for music, we have REKO for Filipino-authored eBooks. So REKO is like Netflix and Spotify but for reading Filipino-authored eBooks. And para naman sa ating local authors and publishers, REKO is a secure ebook streaming and distribution platform. Meron po bang mga authors dito? Nag-publish na ng book nila? Kahit in the academe, research field. Yeah. Mga ganun, diba? So sa universities and mga references for academics, right? So what we provide, we are the first platform dedicated to Filipino-authored ebooks that includes in-app streaming, very, very similar talaga sa Netflix and Spotify experience, making local literature accessible anytime, anywhere. So all in the app it happens. They discover, they get recommended the right books, they purchase, and they can read instantly. So ayan siya. Sabi ko na. So right now, we just launched the public beta this May, 2025, a couple of months ago. Since it's also funded nga by the USTP Assured, we only have around 500 users pa lang on the platform, and later I'll show the books that we have. So ayan siya, very similar din sa experience of Kindle. If mayroon sa inyo nagbabasa using e-readers, that's what we're innovating on. This one, personalized recommendations. What made Netflix and Spotify take traction or be successful? Alam niyo yung iba yung homepage niyo kapag Netflix versus a friend niyo. Iba yung nakita niyong recommendations. And I think that makes a whole lot of difference because what we also realized, when you go on Facebook groups, Filipinos, a lot of them do want to read. They just don't know where to start. They're looking for recommendations kasi nakaka-overwhelm naman talaga yung dami. And that's what we're solving also with our recommendation engine that we're developing. So this is one, it's still on staging, naka-prototype pa siya. But the idea is they can take a photo of their books on their shelf, the books that they liked, and then it will detect the books sa kanila. And then from there, it will recommend the similar Filipino-authored books that they can explore on REKO. So how REKO works, it's seamless, as I mentioned earlier. Discover, get recommendations, pay, and read. We also have an option then to for them to download it, depende sa preferences of the authors and the publishers. So it's very seamless. And for publishers naman, it solves the problem for them to, kasi nga takot sila sa piracy or to further work, kasi it's syempre, copyright is something that you have to protect talaga. When we talk to them, ito, as I mentioned earlier, yun nga, wala silang time, resources, the right readers never find their books. They want their books to reach more readers because, to be honest, eBooks is not just about physical accessibility. When we think about accessibility, it's usually you think, dahil malayo or mahirap yung transpo, but there are people who have disabilities who also can't read on print books. Like yung iba may physical impairments, may dyslexia, or may other learning disability, or even the blind people, right? With the right ebook, it actually can help them read your book. Kunyari, yung mga text-to-reader devices nila, yung fonts na na-adjust to cater to learning disabilities. So that's what makes it also valuable for them na maging accessible yung books nila. Yung iba nag-try na magbenta ng digital but it's hard. Iba naman maraming back catalog and they don't know what to do with it. It's just sitting there. The intellectual capital, can you imagine all of that intellectual capital that we have as a country? Nandun lang nakatago. And yun, they need something local and simple for us. No? They don't know who's buying or reading their books. So what we offer for publishers and authors, so if you have any friends whom you might know na mayroong pinublish na book, we offer secure and effortless ebook distribution to reach the right readers for them, turn their backlist into passive income, and insights that guide their next move. So just to demonstrate, ito siya. Sorry, yung video kasi PDF. Sorry, but yeah, as it's compatible right now in all devices kasi since we're still in beta, this is a web app pa lang, so you actually can go on the app right now, app.reko.asia, and you can use it on any device. It's mobile adaptive. Soon we're gonna be, hopefully when you get funding also, we'll be developing a mobile app for offline reading. Meron namang iba na gusto pa rin ng downloads. So one way that we're trying to solve that problem is if i-allow ni author and publisher, may personalized watermark siya. So we also put in some security measures. Like we track every download, may limitations siya. We know the device that they used it on. And every book has the name of the buyer. So matatakot sila to illegally distribute it, hopefully. But then again, yeah, that's another story. And yeah, data analytics, so we're trying to make it as personalized as possible with an onboarding experience similar to most common digital platforms. We ask them what books they like, what they didn't like, also use AI to track their purchase history. So our project, we're still developing the machine learning model, and we're actually using the data that we got from Bookspine before of the Filipino customers so that the AI can be calibrated to the Filipino taste. So there. And payment options actually, apparently for some of us it seems given na, but sa iba pala talagang problema nila na walang GCash, for example. So we make sure to do that. So since we onboarded, we have around 203 plus titles on the platform. A number of authors who showed interest na and waiting for to be onboarded. We have a very diverse set of genres. So the good thing na na-observe namin with readers is they like exploring. So, kunyari sanay sila sa romance. Ito yung mga, actually sobrang daming magagaling na Filipino authors. If we just know where to find them, and hopefully we find them now on REKO. So ito, a local author, Kyra, she's a self-published author. Sobrang daming bumibili ng books niya. Romance, it's actually really good. I'm not usually a romance reader, but I started reading hers. It's nice, it's cozy. It's one of our bestsellers also, Alamat series. So, have you read it? Yan. Yeah. Diba? So, he's a partner. Kasi lahat ng partners on-board namin isa-isa. So, we're thankful that he listed with us. This one is another bestseller novel, Silence, by Che De Leon. Sa non-fiction, ito isang bestseller din to, psychology and philosophy, no? Essays on the psychic and spiritual in Philippine culture. Ito naman is a public speaking book by content creator and influencer, Gia Abao. So we have poetry also from indie authors. And then on our social media, this is how we also recommend to encourage them to try out new books. So ayan, recommendations. All right. So again, for publishers who, kasi we still encounter publishers who are hesitant, right, to digitize their books. And here are the benefits that we tell them. Number one, it's accessible and inclusive. Number two, no overhead costs. Like, they literally just have to upload it on the platform, pay a percentage of for every sale. There's no upfront cost right now. No logistics, no packing, no storage, unlimited passive income for them, wider reach, evergreen updates. So every time may kailangan i-update sa content, kung obsolete na yung isang part, you just have to upload a new file on the app. Yeah, and healthier habit for digital natives. For us, we don't want to replace print books naman. I feel like we want to be the alternative for doom scrolling, so that we can also be well-read as a nation. So, for those, our business model right now is we are dealing directly with the partner authors and publishers. They distribute their books with us, and it's very easy. They just sign up, and it's automated naman yung onboarding with the contracts and all. And we charge only like 10 to 30% of the platform fee, depending on the package. And for those who don't have eBooks yet, kasi nga we observed, maraming hindi pa ready for the digital transformation. So we also offer this service of book digitization. So if you, kunyari, your university or your department has parang intellectual capital print books from before, tas wala na kayong digital copy, we can turn them into eBooks for your constituents or for your teams and your customers. So this is a process that we do. It's very simple. Print book, AI, OCR for scanning to digitize it, and then formatting it for EPUB, and then it's gonna be on REKO as long as you want it to be on REKO. Again, we're not replacing print, but we're building a sustainable future for books in the Philippines by complementing print books with a smarter digital-first model. This reduces waste from unnecessary print runs, lowers the carbon footprint from book logistics, and allows publishers to generate income from secure ebook versions of their titles. Our impact on sustainability. So we're not your typical environmental startup, but I would like to emphasize the impact that this solution does on the planet, people, and profit. Planet, environmentally sound, diba? So scalable siya, kahit marami tayong ibentang libro, hindi siya hindi ganun kalaki yung cost and carbon footprint. People, because we want to streamline access and support local authors' livelihood as well. And profit and governance by having transparent, rights-respecting distribution model that actually allows our authors to earn. Right, so this is our team, it's a very small team. And yeah, our mission is every Filipino a reader. Our audacious goals, 100 million book readers, 20 million book reads, 20 million Filipino readers by 2035 on REKO. So this is my gift for you guys. If you download, you can use this code, 20% off. You can share it to your friends, family. Ito yung QR, wait lang, baka mas malaki yung QR code dito. Ito, you can, it's a Sustex 2025, yeah. And then you can go on the app.reko.asia. It's 20% off. It's valid until September 30. So one time use, so hoard yun ang gusto niyong i-hoard because it's per order naman. So, and we also welcome feedback since we're on beta. You can also give us feedback on the linky if you want, if you try the app. Kasi beta pa lang siya, guys, so please manage your expectations. It's still a bit buggy, but we're getting there. All right, and you can email me also if ever you have inquiries. So there, I think that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Engineer Santos, for sharing how we build the knowledge base. I'm a fan of secondhand books. And Dr. Ryan here has a question. So, yeah, we allow you for this time.
Yeah,
Hello.
engineer, as somebody na natawag dito talagang, I really love reading books. In fact, tawag dito, suki ako ng tawag dito yung sa book sale.
Uy, we're partnered namin sila din.
Talaga?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So, gusto ko lang malaman anong klaseng libro yung pwede nating ilagay dyan sa platform mo.
Right now, we welcome all books naman na legal.
Okay. So, yeah, because I'm just worried
Yeah.
about the, like, for example, if that's technical book, because this technical books kasi, it should undergo mga peer review. So in that case, how are you going to accommodate those researchers na magaling magsulat, but yeah, of course, your platform hindi pa yata ganun ka
Yeah,
when it comes to peer review.
Yeah, good question. Our platform is hindi kami publisher na yung tipong will do the editing, manuscript. Our requirement is may ISBN na. So it's an actual book na.
Okay,
Yes. So we leave it to the authors naman to declare what their rights are. So yun, as long kasi if registered naman na sa NBDB, sa National Book Development Board, we assume that it went through the right process. Lalo na if technical books, I think you have your own process of peer reviews also. So there, yun pa lang yung quality control that we have. But actually, it's a good angle that we'll have to consider, no? Kasi we're also developing pa our QA process for onboarding, lalo na we're encountering different topics. So yes, thank you for
much,
that.
Okay. Very interesting.
Right,
Baka kasi yung platform maging platform for misinformation.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yes,
Or
okay.
parang pag ganun classified as fiction. Just kidding. But yeah.
All right, thank you, Engineer
Thank you so
Santos.
much.
A round of applause, please. Tapos you just go to I went to the website and it's kind of cool. Thank you. I turn over the floor to whichever of you. Miss Diane.
Okay, thank you so much. That concludes our second batch of our sustainability fest pictures. Okay, so we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge them by giving them certificates of appreciation and tokens. So we would like to call up on stage again our dear speakers. May we call on Engineer Gwyneth Rufino, please. Engineer Ren Santos, apologies. Miss Joy Sarabia and Miss Janina Santos. And to award their certificates, may we call on?
Yes, may we call on from the DUST, Segro Calzado Jr. And also Engineer Liza Celerio.
Nakakatuwa, Dr. Mark, di ba? Lahat ng mga pinresent nila talagang proudly Filipino-made. Mula sa Pilipino, para sa Pilipino.
Tatak Pinoy nga.
Yes!
All right, congratulations again. Let's give a big hand to all our Pitch Fest presenters. Each one shows